What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of my Hexagon series. And today's going to be a huge match as Benfica and Porto will be clashing in the league, while the undercard will be Beira-Mar taking on Benfica in the Taça de Portugal. Now, why is this a huge clash? Well, not only is it two out of the big three that are in the Portuguese systems, but take a look at the league table. Benfica, us, we are currently sitting top of the table, 30 points through 12 matches, still unbeaten. And Porto are sitting right there, right underneath us, just 1 point behind with a 9-2-1 record. Now let's take a look at the schedule and see how we've gotten on so far since our last double live com of Setúbal and Boa Vista. There's only been 5 league matches as well as one more Taça de Portugal match, which, we will go with that first, we defeated Nacional 2-0 to advance to the 5th round. Julio and Leguiza both getting goals for Benfica and just utterly taking control of the match. Nacional couldn't do anything about it as we had 16 shots, 4 of them on target, majority possession. We kept Nacional on the back foot through the entire match, and with that in mind, we move on to the 5th round where we draw against Beira-Mar. Now let's take a look at the 5 league matches. 4 wins and 1 draw. Not a bad run of form, I will have to say so myself. I was kind of expecting a couple more draws in there, but 4 wins out of 5, can't go wrong with that. Against Gil Vicente, we only defeated them 1-0, and it came in with a late goal from Laerte in the 81st minute. But at the very end of the day, 3 points is 3 points. 23 shots, 11 on target, majority possession. You think that we probably could have had a couple more goals out of this, but Gil Vicente's defense was absolutely stellar to only allow just the 1 goal. Osmar out injured. He was out for a week or two. Nothing too bad. We then followed that up with a 3-0 3-0 demolishing of Paços de Ferreira, with Ronald Solis picking up a brace and then Nuno Correa at the very last second putting the icing on the cake with a 3rd goal. Victor Hugo Ramos going out injured, but it was very superficial. It was not lasting longer than a day. 22 shots, 10 on target, majority possession. That's the way Benfica's style has been all season long, putting the opponent on the back foot and making them work just to try and get into our half. We then defeated Olhanense 2-0 at home. Emerson coming up with a penalty in the 15th minute, and then Osmar in the 56th doubling the lead and giving us all 3 points. 28 shots, 12 on target, majority possession. You know the drill by now. That is a winning formula. Following the league trail, jumping over the Taça de Portugal, we defeated Estoril at home 4-0, straight up drubbing here this time. Leguiza, Morales, and Paulista all goals in the first half, and a very bad defensive blunder from Estoril, giving themselves an own goal and capping this complete and utter demolition job. 24 shots, 10 on target, 57% possession. That's how you do it. It's a quality victory. In the rematch versus Nacional, our feeder club, they actually came away with a 0-0 draw. They actually stole points from us in this match. Nothing happened. No goals, no cards, no injuries, no nothing. 17 shots for us, 6 of them on target only. Majority possession, yes, so we were getting the chances, but just nothing was dropping. Their goalkeeper, Almeida, was a wall back there. He wasn't such a wall during the Taça de Portugal, but in the league, when it counts, when it matters, he was very good, and I gotta commend him for that. So they stopped I want to say that would be a 5-match winning streak with a draw, but now we're trying to go up against Porto and continue on with being undefeated. So let's get right into it. We're the only match of the day, and they're going to be coming out the 4-2-3-1. We're here at the Estadio do Dragão here in Porto, and we of course are going to be coming out with a 4-2-3-1 of our own. The lineup for today will be Moreira and net, Emerson, Paulista, Laerte, and Rausch Ferrer, the back line, Solis and Julio sitting in center, the attacking mids of Ramos, Osmar, and Leguiza, and sitting up top, Emilio Morales. Let's continue on. A draw is fine, keeps our undefeated streak going, and I'm gunning for a win against Porto. Alright, the team talks went along fairly well, and we kick off in this big red versus blue battle. Of course, Benfica in the red, Porto in the blue. We're going to be attacking right to left from the start. And right off the bat, we've had a few chances, but unfortunately, they're starting to hack at us. Long throw in from Ferrer. We do get it back in the 22nd minute, still coming with the attack. Ferrer throws it into Osmar, and Osmar with a great goal. He was onside, but barely, putting Benfica up 1-0 over the other Portuguese giants in Porto. Now, before that resolves, I was going to just give a little encouragement to the boys. It's a free kick to Porto with 30 minutes on. They're not being counted out themselves. They're going to come with a strong attack themselves. Good cutout, good dispossess, and maybe we can hit them on a counter. But we need to get some good passing as Porto are blocking up the middle, clogging up that middle passing lanes. Morales is trying to drive. He's being forced to the wing. Turns around one defender, surprisingly enough. Tries to take a shot, but probably would have been better to pass it off as it goes well wide of the post. Free kick from Solis. It's indirect, and it probably could have been a little better taken. As now Porto, well, possibly we're going to be on a counter, but we get the ball back. Osmar coming through the center. Gets it through to Morales, who just shanks it wide. Two chances. We could have made it 2-0, and Rarish Ferrer going out injured. That's a no good there, because now I don't have a left back. I decided to put the other left back that I had not on the team sheet, and this is very troubling, because now I need to place someone out of position. Actually, Paulista is a little competent at left back, so we'll put him in there. And then for center back, we will put in Conceição. And there we go. Very disheartening to lose my top left back right at the edge of halftime, too. But we go in 1-0. So I'm happy with everybody. Just keep it up. Keep up the pressure. Halftime stats. 8 shots, 5 of them on target. Porto have only taken 5 and 1. We have kept the majority possession. Looking to build upon that possession and try and turn it into another goal. But 4 minutes into this half, and now Porto have themselves a little bit of attacking chances. Good dispossess from Laerte there. A lot of midfield action as Porto coming up the wing. Good ball in. Good save by Moreira. Have some great attacking movement by Porto. Moreira doing his best to get in front of the ball and parrying it away. Moreira is looking really tired. I just saw he went down to 70%. Like, what are you doing over there? All right, so 14 minutes left. Going to make a couple more subs, especially in the midfield, as they are looking super tired. But I'm actually thinking about putting Francisco Rodriguez up top, since Emilio Morales has picked himself up a knock that probably needs a little bit of addressing too. And Nuno Correa is going to come on for Ronald Solis. And those will be my last 2 subs for the match. We do have a throw-in with some beautiful passing play through the center. Oh, had some beautiful passing play before it got cut out. Porto now trying to work from the back. Good passing, but now it's just a midfield battle between both Benfica and Porto. Bad passing. What was that? The guy just flopped without anybody touching him in the middle of the pitch. Surprised the ref doesn't call it back and say, hey, yellow card for your insubordination. But we got a nice, beautiful play on the wing. Emerson through to Morales, and Morales picks it up. He picks up a goal, and it gets immediately subbed off because I am not taking any chances with his injury. But Benfica make it 2-0 off that great poacher's goal right in front of the goalkeeper. Just bouncing in 4 yards in front of him, and Morales with the strike home. Now we have 7 minutes left. Oh, Rodriguez turns his last man, but the ball goes just left of the post. 3 minutes left to go in this match, and Porto trying desperately to throw anybody forward. A great save by Moreira, as that ball was cannoned at the net. Moreira just putting his whole body on the line, making that save. 1 minute plus whatever stoppage time left, and Porto still coming forward, still trying to get some sort of attacking chance. They've had 12 shots, 7 of them on target. Moreira's been really great up to now, and he makes another great save, keeping the clean sheet. He deserves every penny that I'm paying him right now. 2 minutes of stoppage time on the clock. And right now, it does not look like Porto can overcome the brick wall that is Jose Moreira and the offensive power and the offensive prowess that is Benfica. As we continue our unbeaten run and stay at the top of the Portuguese table, it's full time. Porto 0, Benfica 2. Great win, boys. And great win, great way everybody played. And now in 3 days' time, we have our 5th round match versus Beira-Mar. Beira-Mar is a 2nd division side, actually. Much like Boa Vista, Beira-Mar are sitting in the 2nd division. They are, and have been for quite some time, a yo-yo team. So I expect them to have some sort of competency in terms of players. But matches aren't won on paper, they're won on the pitch. So when we come back, it'll be the match versus Benfica and Beira-Mar in the Taça de Portugal. Alright, and we're back for this Taça de Portugal match versus Beira-Mar. I have no idea what I was going with there. But we are here at the Estadio Municipal de Aveiro. Portuguese names, not my forte, can you tell? Only 4,400 people coming out to see this match versus Benfica. You'd think they would have filled a stadium of 31,000 capacity, but I guess that's what you get for a 2nd division side. They're coming out with the 4-2-3-1. We're coming out with the 4-2-3-1. Little bit of changes here, just so I can rest some starters and get others some play time, as they haven't been. They haven't had a lot of match fitness. Like Arthur Felix is now sitting in net for us. Fabio Paulista and Romain Costa are coming in now. Palau is going to be there on left back. As far as people sitting up front, Nuno Correa hasn't been getting as much game time as I would have liked to have. Octavio Silveira is coming in the cam position. Gonçalves out there on the left. Emilio Morales still sitting up front. And it's not like I'm getting rid of everybody, because I do want to have some sort of senior leadership there, just in case Beira-Mar decide to pull something tricky. But we will never know until we find out, and let's play this game. So let's kick off and see what happens. Alright, and here we go, kicking off with this match. Beira-Mar in the yellow and black, and of course Benfica in the red. There was one thing I didn't mention, and that was the injury to Rarish Ferrer in the last match. He fractured his wrist and is going to be out for the next 5 to 6 weeks. Which is really disappointing, because he is a stalwart there in that left back position. But let's focus on this match, and Beira-Mar, almost 3 minutes on, had some sort of nice attacking movement, but we hit them on the counter not 3 minutes in, and Emilio Morales putting Benfica on the board. It's 1-0. A great strike, turning around the last defender back there and just firing it past the goalkeeper. 6 minutes on now, and we have another attacking chance. Some good passing play until it gets cut out by a Beira-Mar defender. We need to hold on to possession. I mean, that's key for pretty much every team, is the more possession you have, more than likely you're going to have better chances. And just like that, Morales makes it 2. It's his brace on the day. Benfica's up 2-0, and we are rolling early. Everyone predicted this was going to be a beatdown, and right now it's looking very likely. Seeing us moving on into the quarterfinals of this cup competition. Leguiza gets through to Morales, and Morales is offside, as I see the ref in the bottom with his flag raised. No hat trick for him just yet. I fully expect him to keep trying for it. Free kick to Solis after 21 minutes. A lot of people in the box, but it gets headed away. Can we keep possession and keep the attack going? Morales, there's his hat trick. Staying well onside, and another cannon right into the top left corner. It's 3-0 to Benfica. If it keeps going up like this, I may start calling off the dogs. But a kickoff highlight, something I never like to see, is a usually ends badly. A good passing movement, but a better tackle by Peterson, being aware of his surroundings, and gets it out for a corner. Biramar corner. Heads it away, but they still have possession, still attacking. Good tackle by Gonçalves. A better block by another defender. Didn't see who that was. Biramar still coming forward, still looking on the attack. It's a great pass forward, but a good clearance by Solis. And I think Conceição got a head on that too, just to get it out. And we try to do something on a counter, but this is some great box-to-box movement from both teams, and a little bit nervy there, as the defender just gave up on the ball, and Arthur Felix had to come out and make sure that was clear. Palau coming in on the left, far post, Leguiza. Leguiza making it 4 for Benfica. That's his 6th goal of the season. And if it comes to 5, I'm definitely going to start dropping people back, subbing people out at halftime, just to make sure that we have this in tow. But a good ball forward. Oh, and it was spilled by Felix. Good clearance away by Conceição. Biramar not going down without a fight. They have had more shots than us on the day. 8 with 3 on target to our 5 and 4, and they finally break through our defense. Biramar getting a goal just on the edge of halftime, letting us know that they're still there, and they are there. We have a corner of our own right on our own edge of halftime. Romain Costa tried to get a head in, but it was cleared away. Still one more kick before halftime. We could get it. Gonçalves with a nice attempt on the near post, but it's saved, and that's halftime. It's 4-1 to Benfica. Like I said, Biramar definitely not letting up. They have their presence felt. So I'm not going to let up on the dogs just yet. I'm going to keep them going out there. 30 seconds into this half, Solis with a header in, but Biramar get it out to bad tackle. Completely missed. As now Biramar are coming on a counter. Some great passing movement inside. Definitely, whoa. There's some bad tackles going around there. And Biramar get themselves another goal back just a minute into this second half. And now I should probably start to get a little bit nervous. Get a little bit worried here. Maybe get one more goal just to be a little bit more comfortable. Peterson in. Oh, that was a great shot, but an even better save by their keeper. Just getting a fingertip to it. Almost got the rebound, but instead goes all the way back to the back line. And this highlights only 15 seconds since our last one. It was Silveira with a nice pass. And was that offside? Yeah, I see the ref with his flag up. Could have been 5. Could have been 4 for Morales, too, on top of that. Players playing well overall, but I think I should start thinking about... think about thinking. It's definitely what I should be doing. I'm going to... Before that resolves, I'm going to start making some subs out. And Emerson is going to come in for Solis, since he can play center mid. But Biramar with 23 minutes. Ooh, that was a great pass. Good shot, good stop by Felix. There's still 20 minutes left to go in this match, so it's definitely not over yet. But Biramar still coming forward on their attacks. And they get another one back. It's 4-3. As this guy has just been all over the place, this Pedro Brito, and I have everything on him. So, yeah, I should definitely start making some defensive subs. So, Conceição is going to come in for Paulista, and Laerte is going to come in for Costa. And with 15 minutes left, we are now just hanging on at this point in time, which is something I wasn't expecting to do. I thought we would be winning this very handily. And it looked like it after the end of the first half. But now with Biramar getting 2 goals back. Corner kick for us, 3 minutes from time. Gonçalves. Gonsalves, edge of the box, trying to get it through, but Biramar, oh, turns around defender, chest over the crossbar. Is Biramar having a great chance there, could have easily equalized it, but with time running out, this is their last throw. And that's it. It's full time. Benfica survive against Biramar. That crazy second half where everything that Biramar were doing, just letting us know that we cannot take the foot off the gas pedal, especially at times like that, especially against the second league side. So we were very fortunate to come away with a victory there. Morales getting himself a hat trick, which is always good. First half hat tricks, even better. But there it is. We move on to the quarterfinals in the Taça de Portugal. There it is. There it is. We get £5,000 for it, which is rather small fee for playing in this. But, yeah, we continue our unbeaten run. As you can see in this schedule, we have not lost since our unfortunate demise in the Europa League to Čukarički. Since then, we have not lost a single match. Knock on wood. But, yeah, upcoming, we have 5-6 league matches in here, interlaced with the League Cup group stage, which is the third phase in the Portuguese system. We could either get drawn into a group of 5 or a group of 4, since there are 18 teams entered into this stage. Only the winner from each of those 4 groups advances to the semifinals. So, I don't know when that draw is. We could take a look. The draw is on the 19th. I don't feel that letting you know what the draw is beneficial to me at this point in time. I'd rather get back to you after all this League Cup nonsense is gone, and especially the Taça de Portugal. We don't even know the draw to that one is. So I feel the best time to come back is after all these matches and right after the transfer window. We have a couple of big matches here against Braga and Vitória. And hell, I may even go triple live com and do Sporting as well. So when we come back, you're getting at least 2. We may do 3 if I think about putting in Sporting. That may be a very good match. It's another team from the big 3 of the Portuguese system, and probably guaranteed to be a good match. So that'll all be taken care of when we come back next time. But until then, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Comments, suggestions, questions, anything else, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.